This year's Battle of Burnet County can be summed up in one word: defense. The Bulldogs allowed only one Marble Falls touchdown and then added a safety to ensure a 16-7 victory Friday. Burnet head coach Doyle Walker couldn't have been prouder of his team, particularly because the Bulldogs knew they were not picked to win.
And like I told the kids, I've coached a lot of ball games, been in a lot of ball games, playoff games in 33 years, and this is probably one. This ranks in the top 3 or 4, if not the best.
The Mustangs had to put the loss in perspective, head coach Cord Warner says.
It is a very, very hurtful loss. The only positive thing that came out of this is if we can, if we wake up and understand where we're at and go back to work, that's still a very good football team in the field house right there. And they are hurt by it, and I hope it hurts bad enough that we will eliminate some of the things that we're doing that are getting us in the back, and we will do our best to help them do that.
Marble Falls had been averaging more than 400 yards of total offense and more than 40 points in the first 2 games, but that came to a screeching halt against the Bulldogs. The Mustangs ended the game with 205 yards of total offense to go with their 7 points. The 2-point insurance policy illustrated what Walker told his players leading up to the contest.
Physical and smart. We want to play physical and smart. And I told the defense before we ever stepped on the field tonight, I said, you're going to win the ball game for us, and they did.
They do a good job. We knew they were going to play defense, be quick and stuff, but we had our opportunities. We absolutely had our opportunities. Burnet did a good job. They played hard, and they beat us, and we helped them. That's my fault.
The Marble Falls offense failed to convert on 4th down on 4 separate occasions, and even when it looked like the Mustangs were going to score more, the Burnet defense came up big each and every time.
We had a lot of opportunities, and we didn't take advantage of them. We weren't able to finish them off and take advantage of them. We got some penalties because we weren't getting things done quick enough. We got in a bind on some plays because we weren't getting them called, run, and we've got to be ready, be in position, and get going.
The Mustangs struck first when senior linebacker Logan Clark intercepted a pass and ran it back to the Bulldogs 16. Senior fullback Austin Sparks did the rest as he carried for 13 yards, 2 yards, and 1 yard for the touchdown. But on the ensuing drive, Burnet tied the game when junior quarterback Weston Cosby hit senior athlete Josh Barrera on an 11-yard strike. That ensured an even 7-7 first half. Burnet junior running back Damon Belmarez started the second half with a 60-yard kickoff return. But the Mustang defense held, and Burnet's attempted field goal was short. The 2 teams exchanged punts, but Burnet recovered a fumble on the punt, and senior running back Joe Brown walked in for the go-ahead touchdown. Midway through the second half, the Bulldogs were able to use a good enough running game to keep the clock moving. The Mustangs, however, were able to get the ball back to give their offense one more chance, but it was foiled with the safety. Walker says the win is because his players believe in what they're being taught.
Being coachable, hey, those kids work their tail off day in and day out there. You know, when we get on them, you know, when it gets hot and they get tired, we get on them and we push them. And they responded, and it paid off.
Overall, too many errors were too much to overcome for Marble Falls, Warner says.
Early in the ball game, I mean, we had several big runs that came back on penalties. We had a lot of balls that hit the ground that shouldn't have hit the ground, and that has been very uncharacteristic for these guys. Offensively, we did not execute well, and that's my bad. And defensively, we missed a lot of tackles. We had a lot of guys go through our arms tonight, and they played well, and we didn't play well enough.
And for Burnet, Walker believes this win best illustrates what it means to do things the Bulldog way.
I'm going to leave it to one word, and that's heart. And these kids play with heart every time they step on the field. And I told them I'll take that over anything, any day, anywhere, any place. It doesn't matter where.
In a series that dates back to the late 1800s, Burnet now has 11 more wins over their county nemesis. But this latest edition of the Burnet Marble Falls rivalry left every fan in the stadium knowing that each team played with all of the heart it could muster. And those are your Friday night highlights. I'm Jennifer Fierro.
Meet with us, talk with us, pop with us on Popcorn Fridays at American Bank of Texas. Come in and share a free snack with your neighbors. American Bank of Texas. This bank is your bank. Member FDIC.